Good morning, gamers. Welcome back. So I'm going to talk about something else. I'm going back. We're going to talk about my table again. And what I did to it over the weekend. That's right, I am the AMDM Lee. This is my cup of coffee. And you're watching How Do You Want to Brew This? I'm out of coffee. That sucks. Anyway, so y'all have seen pictures of my table. I am proud of that table. I have never built anything like that before. I used just a couple of pictures to do it. And I'm going to add some pictures in right here. And here. And here. So what I was showing you right there was the stain I put on the table. And I did a lot of research. Now I'm doing this video, this isn't the normal D&D related video. It's related in the fact that it was a D&D table that I built. But I wanted to talk about this video, do this because I do not believe that I found what I was looking for on the internet until I tried it myself. I was looking for staining it and polying, doing gel stains and this stuff. And I found a lot of videos that were either by people who make the stuff, saying, oh yeah, digital, blah, 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 or professional craftsmen who do this for a living. Now, of course, the people who make it are going to say it's the best thing in the world. And you should use it for all your projects. Blah, 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 blah. Well, your professional craftsmen are saying, don't use this. If you're going to do this, do it right and do it this way. I'm not a professional craftsman. Now, if I did this sort of thing for a living, or I was doing it to make money, yes, I would be doing it. There would be it would be sanded perfectly, then it would be stained, and then there would be a polyurethane put over the top of it. But I am not a professional, people. Craftsman. I'm not a professional craftsman. I'm not a woodworker. So I didn't need to do that. I'm a weekend warrior when it comes to building stuff. So I went with actually I went with the Varathane Poly and Stain. Now, my table is gorgeous. I love it. I started off with 80 grit, sanded that, went down to then we hit it with 100, and then hit it with 150, and then did a 220. And then I put a coat of the poly on it, the poly stain on it. And then I sanded it with did a light sanding over it with the 220 and put another coat of poly on the top where the gameplay actually happens. And then did a light sanding on it again. And that's it. And it came out smooth. It came out functional. It's great. So for you guys that are just into the weekend buildings and want to build something like this, you check out my other video. I talk about how I built it. This video is talking about how I stained it and what I used to stain it. And it was just a quick project. Granted, do not do it in an unventilated area. Because I did mine, so I'll get it all stained, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, yeah, that looks good, let that dry, pour myself a little bourbon, kick back, watch some videos and some TV shows, and Drinking my bourbon, and wow, that bourbon had a kick. Wasn't the bourbon. It's got some fumes, so you want to make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. The headache was not very fun the next morning. Not at all. But the table is gorgeous, so keep that in mind. If you're just a weekend warrior and you worried about the staining, dude, go ahead and get you one with the stain and the poly mixed in. A couple of shots on it, and you're good to go. And really, that's all I got to talk about today. I think I put a total of 1 cover stain. I think I did 2 coats on it, and it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. All I'm waiting for now is my neoprene mat. Once that gets in, then I'm gonna add my LED light strip around it. So happy. So that's all I got to talk about today. Guys, if you like these videos, please click on the like button. If you think someone else would like them, click on the share button. Every like's an inspiration, every share is an advantage, and every subscription is an experience point. Help me gain 300 experience points so I can get to 2nd level. And as always, the AMDM does hereby authorize you, the viewer, for every video that you share to gain 10 experience points. Just tell your DM the AMDM said so. Alright guys, that's all I got for now. Go forth and roll some dice.